Hi, I'm Niels, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use a stove in a can right in our warehouse. First off, you take the lid off. That comes off pretty easy. You just got to kind of work it with a screwdriver. You can use a coin, a knife. Inside you'll find some instructions, which are very handy. But what's really cool is you're going to find a bunch of fuel discs. And with these discs, you will notice they are made out of wax and sawdust. And they'll burn about an hour each, and with each burn you can boil probably in about 5 minutes 8 cups of water, which is as good as your stovetop. And what else is really neat about this product is it's got no determined shelf life. You can use this forever. You can store it in your car. It won't blow up in the trunk at 40 degrees Celsius. It's a great product, great for preparedness, for camping, whatever use you have in mind. Let me show you how it works. Inside, you'll find some matches. Always need matches. Fortunately, they throw some in there. That's good. And there's a bunch of coils in here. I'll take those out quickly. I'll show you what to do with those. And what you do with these coils is this guy here, you just put on the bottom. And what this allows is it allows the disc to breathe when you put it on top. That way you get some airflow underneath and it won't burn out on you. This coil sits on the top, and this ring allows you to put the top on, so if you have a smaller pot, it won't fall through. If you have a bigger pot, you don't necessarily need to use the top. Inside, again, like I said, you got instructions and matches, but what you can do is, when you light this stove, just take that off, and you don't need to start the disc with the wax. You can just use the paper and light that on fire. I'll just show you how to do that. Now the first burn does take a little long because you got to burn the paper off, but it doesn't take long at all. Oops, I guess I should have started the fire on the actual. Let's try that again. There we go. So we'll just let that catch fire for a minute. It's a good time to put this on right now so you don't burn your hands. And we'll let that catch fire, and you'll see in a very short amount of time you will have yourself a nice burning stove. Okay, I'm back. Now you see we've got the fire going. It's been a couple minutes, and I'm just going to demonstrate something to you that's pretty unique about this product. Is you can take the lid off. Now it can get pretty hot, so I recommend using a cloth or some pliers or something. You take the ring off, and you want to put that on some concrete or something so you don't melt plastic. And if you put the lid back on, which you'll see, it's going to suffocate the fire. Let's give it a minute. And the fire's out. Now it's going to be smoky for a bit. That's why we recommend using this outdoors, obviously, because you're going to set off every smoke alarm in the house. Plus, it's recommended only to be used outside. Now, you've got your fire out. So you're thinking, well, what's good is that? You've only used the disc for a couple minutes. Well, that's not true. We can actually relight this disc anytime you want. You just scratch the surface a little bit and light a match. And guess what? You're back in business. You have another stove ready to go. Put this back on. I didn't let it cool down very long, so I'm going to use the screwdriver here. This guy here, I'm going to use that again. And you have a stove in a can that's reusable over and over again using the same disc. There you have it. Now it's time to cook some food. But I'm going to do that later. You've seen it. You're happy with it. I'm happy with it.